Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today's video, what I'm going to do, I am going to be repotting my tomato plants. Now see these ones here, these have already been repotted, as you can see. Slightly windy today, but I've got them out so they can get a bit of sunshine, which isn't about. I'm just getting them ready to take them outside, and hopefully I'll plant them out soon. But some of them I'm going to plant outside, some of these I'm just hardening. I'm going to leave them in the pots, the same pot they're in now, because they've already been repotted into these pots. These are about 6 weeks old, I reckon, 6 or 7 weeks old, not too old. I've got a mixture of tomatoes here. I've got a few of them that are black tomatoes and a few are just normal big ones, all different types. I did label them, I've taken the label off. Now, as you can see, this is what I'm going to do first. I'm going to fill this up, these pots. These are the final pots I'm going to leave them in. And what I'm using is multi-purpose compost. So fill it up, not all the way to the top, slightly to the top. Firm it down a bit. And then what I'm going to do once I've done that, I'm going to be planting 2 tomatoes in each pot. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be keeping probably the healthier tomato out of the 2 and get rid of the other one, the one which is not as big. But if they're both doing well, I'll probably keep them, both of them. Now remember, when you've got 2 or more, you probably have to give them more fertilizer. Now take a bit of compost out. I'm going to push in the pot that's already in, and then just put compost all around it, so we know what size the pot is, and it'll be a lot easier when I take it out of the pot to put it back in. So put compost all around. Now these pots are slightly narrow and tall, so it's a lot harder. If you've got wider pots, it's a lot easier to do. And once that's done, turn it over, squeeze the sides of it, give it a good squeeze all around to soften the compost all around. And then what you do, put your finger in between the plants and upside down, and there you go. Simple as that. Very simple system. I'm sure you've seen it in the other videos. And then just put more compost all around the side. Push it down a bit, not too much, just to firm it. And then what I'm going to do, get a stick. There you go. Put a stick down so they can lean on. And when you take it out, if it's too windy, you'll have something to hold on to. Bit of string, and then just tie a knot. Not too tight. You don't want it to, you want the plant to grow, so just to make sure that it holds it in place. And then tie a little knot, and that should do. That'll hold it up. As you get older and bigger, you can loosen the string if you want, or you can cut it off and add a bigger stick. Same thing again with the second one. Fill it up. Now these tomatoes, these ones are my second batch. I've got a few more smaller ones that are coming up, and the ones you've seen in the pot, they're the first batch, which have grown a lot bigger. So same thing again, compost all around it. Just make sure you know what size of pots that you planted in originally. Now hopefully the weather's going to get better. The more sunshine, the bigger the tomatoes will grow, the more quicker they will grow. And now on these ones, the older ones you saw, I just used normal tomato feed, nothing else. Tomato feed. Read what's on the background, on the back, instructions, and feed it accordingly. Same thing again, turn it over, give it a little whack, not too hard, and there you go, all done. Very simple process, just like the first one. As you can see, I've got 2 tomatoes in this one as well. I'll keep the healthier one and probably get rid of the other one, just like the other lot. Once that's done, same again, I'll get a little stick. There you go. There you go. Something for it to hold on to in case it gets windy when you put them outside for hardening. And then tie the string around it. Simple as that. Now, the different varieties of tomato. Now, you can grow your own. These I've grown from seed. Sometimes it's a lot easier to buy them from the shop. So you can buy them from the shop and it's a lot easier to do it. Right, now that's all done. They need a little bit of watering. Just soaking them in. Whenever you repot plants, give them a bit of watering, because sometimes, like I said in the other video, they can go into a state of shock. So thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and assalamu alaikum everyone.